Hello, Malo le Soifua. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stay Humble. Hope you guys are safe, loved, cared for, healthy, blessed, and love some more. Yes, sir. Bless sir. Never stress, sir. Let's go. Anyway, today we got another one, and this is from Iam. So Iam got an interview, and it was done on American Songwriter. So I didn't even know there was a channel on like this. So they got 16,000 subscribers, and they got a ton of by the look of it, they have a ton of content on there. So if you're interested, go ahead and show them love. Check their page out, and see for yourself. So this was posted from the looks of it yesterday, so 23 hours ago. Yeah, I seen this, so I decided why not. I seen clips of the interview from here and there. Some of the clips I seen on here, I think I seen it on Hawaii News. I'm not sure which one. I don't know if it's KTI or Hawaii News. So I know. But anyways, we're about to check it out together, and then we'll go from there. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. Try not to stress. Remember, just work on what you can control, and then go from there. But the interview itself says, there you go. And there's the channel too, just in case you guys wanted to check out more content other than Iam on there. It's American Songwriters. So the interview, it says right there, exclusive interview with Iam Tongi, winner of American Idol 2023. So I do have some questions, pertaining to. I'm still like, was it a back-to-back interview with Iam and then with American Songwriters, or there was a leak in the information? So I'm not sure. Just question. I'm just curious, about the whole situation. But yeah, let's get right into it and let Iam do the talking. Yes, sir.
They said you're gonna perform for Luke, Lionel, and Katie, and I just jumped up and I was like so excited at that moment where I was announced as the winner. Just amazing. It was crazy, and I was just trying to prepare myself.
We will never forget, right? It was one of the most milestone event ever, like for an islander, a Polynesian, and ties to the Pacific. This was a monumental and most amazing event ever.
My fifth grade teacher, she taught me how to play ukulele. Her name is Allison Faliola, and I didn't like it at first. I started feeling a connection to music when I went home, and I told my parents, I told my family I can play. They didn't believe me, so I wanted to prove them wrong. And when I did, they were just so surprised, and my dad was pushing me, and I really felt a connection when I did my first talent show in fifth grade. Wow. With the ukulele, and I just loved it ever since.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Wow, they started so early. So early. Wow, crazy. And fifth grade too. Shout out to you, Iam.
My dad inspired me musically through his like of music, right? His different genres that he listened to. And I grew up mainly on island music, but my dad introduced me to like country, like Keith Urban and George Strait and Dr. Hook, and a lot of different music, and opened up my eyes to all these different genres of music, and I'm just in love with all like country music is my favorite music.
Wow.
They really influenced me by
country music. How about that, right? How about that?
Mainly just by opening my eyes to different genres, right? These artists are just amazing to listen to, all these guys. And I say it a lot, but the island people call me country. Everyone else says I sound like island. To me, it's more like songwriter, yeah, and more like Jack Johnson. I love Jack Johnson, and I want to make music kind of like him, like leaning towards that way. But I also love country, so I'm like kind of like
In between.
I'm trying to like see what I can do in between.
Yes, sir.
So I auditioned last year, but I never made it, and that kind of bring down my confidence.
Oh.
After my dad passed away, I didn't want to do music anymore. My mom, she signed me up for Idol, never told me until like 3 days before the audition online. I just practiced hard because, she was like, do this one for dad, yeah. And, cuz, yeah, I can. So I went and did them. And I didn't think I was gonna, I kind of had a bad attitude about it because I didn't think I was gonna make it. But they said, you're gonna perform for Luke, Lionel, and Katie. And I just jumped up and I was like so excited. I called all my friends. I'm like, this is for making all this stuff. And yeah, it was just cool. Very cool.
Wow, ain't that amazing, huh? He never, he tried it first time, and he just automatically, he didn't get in, and then he lost faith in it. But then, shout out to Lily, his mom, for actually re-signing him up or signing him up, and then look at where he's at now. And then, he didn't care at first. It makes sense. It makes sense. After you didn't succeed, and then your confidence is kind of in a loop where you're like, what if it doesn't, But he took a chance. He believed in himself, and then everything just happened to, go his way. So, but, yeah.
I chose Monster because, my mom suggested it to me. And, I thought it was a good idea, but, it was hard for me to sing that song. When I went up there, I was initially going to sing another song because I had other choices. And, before I went on, like the day before, I was like, dang, I got to do Monsters, because music was showed to me by my dad. And my dad taught me what I know about music. So it was almost, I dedicated it to my father. When I heard that song for the first time, it was like a year before my dad passed, so like 2 years ago. At first, I was like, oh, this song's good, but, because I didn't know what the song was about and all this stuff. And, when my dad had his kidney failure, I listened to the song again. My uncle played in the car, and I just was crying. It was just a surreal moment, and I just learned the song. I got a chance to perform it for him, so it was cool. Like I had a chance to sing for him. My dad, he's a tough guy. He likes to lecture, but we just had a conversation. We just talked, and yeah, I'm glad I got to dedicate to him on Idol.
Wow, amazing.
Probably when my guitar broke, it was a very hard time for me. Like a lot of behind the scenes things were happening, and my voice was gone, so I was already frustrated. And just the cherry on the top, my guitar broke, and I just started bawling, and I was trying to keep it together. And right when they asked me, what happened with the guitar? I just started crying, yeah. I overcame that moment by just doing it, yeah. I kind of feel like it was a way of my dad telling me, like, I could do it on my own. Like, if you notice in other rounds, I done it without a guitar. Because, I was just trying to break off from that and just let my dad know I can do it, right? I can do it on my own. And I still feel uncomfortable without it, but, I was just trying to change it up a little bit.
Wow, that was a turning point. That was when, when he lost the guitar, or I didn't say lose, but, it went out of commission or out of operation, and he was performing with Oliver. I think they were singing the Weeknd song. I forgot the name of the song, but yeah, wow, that was a level up. When you hit a ceiling and you're trying to level up to the next level. You guys understand. If you don't, it just means that once you hit your potential, the next level for you to become better than the area you're at is to overcome it. So that's what he did. He overcome that situation he was in to the next level. Wow. And we saw that as his other performance as he went on. His confidence went through the roof, and he was more comfortable, and he just kept going. Shout out to Iam, man.
I wrote songs, but I never really liked them, and I really started really writing songs like seriously when I made my first song called Dreams. I was just really fell in love with it, so I just kept going. So I have a lot of songs, some of them not so good, but it's just the process, right? You keep going, and the more you do it, the better you get, the more creative thoughts you have. So I just kept pushing it, and I just fell in love with it.
Wow, his thinking process is amazing. He's so mature too. The way he answers, like, if it doesn't work out, just keep going forward. This interview is almost like a level. Like, you saw him, he's progressing throughout this. So amazing to see this.
All right, that song is a very good song. I love that song. It really resonated with me. One of the guys, his name is Fitz or Cisco Lauren. He wrote it, and he helped me. He listened to my story. I've just got to give thanks to him because he really touched my heart, and he's just such an amazing writer.
Wow.
During our rehearsal and stuff, I was trying not to cry because it's such a beautiful song. And when I went to the finale, one of my buddies, Colin Style, he was singing his single to us, and it hit me, and it just really got me in the mindset of like being sad, and I was trying to get out of that. But when I sang it on the stage, I was just trying to close my eyes, feel it, and not cry, because I know if I cry, I'm gonna mess up. On the stage, it felt like really good to perform it, and it's such a beautiful song. If you listen to the words, it says, "I'll be seeing you wherever I go, and I'll be with you wherever I go." Right? It's almost like a conversation, right? Like I'm saying, "I'll be seeing you wherever I go," like saying to my dad, because wherever we drive somewhere and a place that my dad loves to go eat or something, we're like, "Hey, look, that's Dad's favorite place." Or my dad went to dialysis for he had kidney failure, so he went to dialysis, and there's a spot like this close to our house. Every time we pass it, we're like, "Hey, look, it's Dad," right? "I'll be with you wherever I go," saying like my dad talking back to me now that he's gone. No matter what happens, no matter where he goes, he's gonna be with me, in my heart and just in my mind, and just through the memories, right? It says, "All your wits, all of your laugh, your grin will stay in my heart, will stay in my mind, and stay in my heart." Yeah, and that's what it's about, yeah.
Oh, he was talking about his song, "I'll Be Seeing You." Now, I said this in previous interviews where we watch Iam talk about it, and I always reference song. Song is one of those connection where it transcends time, place, and everything else, because our memories goes into song. Songs becomes our memory, and it will always showcase that portion of our life that you can't, how you say it, you can't get it back, because it's time. One thing about time is always moving forward, and then songs becomes that key point that takes us to that time, even though in physical we can't go back to it, but it's always being, like he said, a mind and hearts. So songs can do magic, and if you really understand the power of songs and the story behind it, it just opens your mind to a whole different understanding of how everything moves. So amazing, man. Well done,
That moment where I was announced as the winner, just amazing. It was crazy, and I was just trying to prepare myself. I say this all the time, but I was trying to prepare myself for whatever happened. No matter what, I was gonna be happy, because I didn't even expect to make it this far. And Megan, if she won, I wouldn't at all be mad, or anything. Even if anyone else won, because I'm friends with every single person there, right? I was trying to prepare myself, not to cry no matter what. You know what I mean? I just love Megan, and I didn't want it to feel bad for me if I lost or whatever. So I was just trying to prepare myself for whatever happened. I think the best advice that I had from the judges was Katie. She said I'm a great storyteller. So I try to focus on that throughout the whole competition, and kind of have fun with it a little bit, as you can see in the thing. Like, I played a lot of reggae songs and a lot of Hawaiian music, and it was just fun. The kind of artist I want to be is just to kind of put out there and kind of represent for my people, and just for people that are too afraid or too prideful, you know what I mean, and they're scared to embarrass yourself or something like that. Just come and do it. If you love it, then come and do it, and do what you love. Don't let people tell you you can't do it, and just have fun. Yeah, just have fun. I'm working on a song right now, and I think it'll be a cool song. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all I can say.
Wow. Amazing. Shout out to Iam and shout out to American Songwriters channel. If you guys haven't checked their channel out, check it out. They got some amazing content on there. Quite a few interviews. But Iam, you guys already know, Iam brought me to the page. And so it's only right to shout out because they're able to, do an interview with Iam and actually, it's just amazing to hear him talking. And this is with just himself, they're able to do this conversation and you hear him, describing or answering those questions the way how Iam will answer it. And it's just amazing. He has matured a lot, you can tell. He explains everything how he would think or how he felt at the moment was the right answer for it. So amazing, man. I'm just happy we're able to get to see this and then I'm able to share this with you guys. So, but I kind of put some of my twists in there, my understanding of it, and it's just amazing to hear him do his part. And shout out to Iam, man. As I said before, once Iam start hitting the payments, Iam content all day, every day. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the interview, make sure you press that like button, the listening session. Press the like button. It helps me, help the channel, and helps you as well. It's free. Subscribe to the channel, grow a community. Thank you. We're still growing. And after you subscribe, make sure you press that bell notification right next to it. That will let you know when I upload, reload, and download. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the interview. Just amazing, man. Amazing interview. It just shows you another mature side of Iam. We seen the his rascal, playful side, and now you see the mature, well-spoken Iam. So, you got a combo of both. So, and shout out to American Song again for an amazing exclusive interview with Iam, who is himself, kicking back in the kitchen, just talk. Share this with someone you care about because it matters to me because I care. And lastly, shout out to all my subscribers, new and old. Thank you for always being here. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it's at today. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart, the top of my head, the tip of my toes. And shout out for all the donation to the donors. Thank you for your extended support because it's gratefully appreciated from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, we already laid the foundation. Now we just gotta keep working, get better each and every day. And without further ado, I'm your host, Stay Humble. And like we say around here, see you next time. Yeah, peace. Fun.